In the heart of Philippines lies a region where mountains embrace the seas and culture lives in harmony with nature. This is Mimaropa, an island region made up of Mindoro, Marinduque, Romblon, and Palawan. Come with us on a journey across Mimaropa, where every island whispers a story, every tradition carries history, and every landscape reveals the spirit of its people. This is not just a region on the map. It is a living treasure of the Philippines waiting to be discovered. Did you know that the hidden within the mountains and coast of Mindoro lives one of the most diverse indigenous groups in the Philippines? Yes, they are the Mangyans. The word Mangyan is not just one identity, but a collective name for 8 distinct subgroups, each with their own language, traditions, and way of life. Among them are the Hanuno, guardians of an ancient heritage. Among the Hanuno's treasured tradition is the Tarok dance, a vibrant expression of their animist belief and deep connection to nature, performed with graceful steps and symbolic gestures. It reflects unity, harmony, and reverence for the spirit of the land that guide their daily lives. They are known for their unique writing system, the Hanuno script or the Surat Mangyan, an ancient form of baybayin, carefully written on paper or carved on bamboo or inscribed on tree bark. This script is more than just writing. It is a vessel of culture. Through it, the Hanuno passed down poems, love songs, and wise sayings, collectively called pag-aamba.
Noawat ikaw, tabuan magpadag-limbam, tab-araw man toyong nimban, punan watan, tata, diwan, iman. Good day, Philippines! Good day, everyone! Welcome to You Witness, where every story has relevance, importance, and explanation. In today's topic, we will be discussing a small town in Mindoro, where people unite and collectivism rises. In a small town in the bayan of Jandang, where lies a town that doesn't only lack electricity, but a doctor and medicines too. There, we met Lowen. He's only 12 years old when tuberculosis hit him. His family tried to purchase medicine for his recovery, but due to poverty, they didn't continue the medication. And because they are far from the hospital and the doctor, they just make Lowen drink whatever medicine they think can heal him. Lowen had been in the kubo for almost 10 years, like a prisoner who has been detained to death. To be honest, tuberculosis has many cures now, but because this bayan and any other ciudad were far from the hospital, they still treat tuberculosis as dangerous sick or a curse. Fast forward when I convinced Lowen's family to take him to the hospital, and I asked his brother-in-law how we will take Lowen to the hospital, and he pointed to Duyan, smiling, saying that they will use the Duyan to take Lowen to the hospital. Unfortunately, because they lack cooperation with the government, this Duyan serves as their emergency ambulance, where they carry the sick, near death, or the dead. As the morning goes by, everyone from the neighborhood has helped Lowen to put in the Duyan and even get down. Even though they are tired from carrying Lowen, they aren't complaining about it. For Kapitan, it takes 3 hours from going down the mountain. And they can't help it because it's the only thing and the only solution they have. As I've asked, does anyone die from going on the way down to the mountain? And he nods, agreeing to it. But they can't help it since the duyan is the only solution they have. Even though the way down is full of mud and slippery, they still continue to walk. As they said that we need to cross a river and hopefully it has a dump truck there. Asking if Kuyas had been receiving money from carrying people down, they said no with a smile. They said they do it voluntary for the people who needed it. And I've realized that even though we've walked far and we're all exhausted, I didn't hear a single complaint about them being tired or exhausted from carrying Lowen. Fortunately, we found a dump truck where people there makes a DIY bed for Lowen from the leaves of banana so he won't feel rattled. As the engine starts, they hold Lowen comfortably and tightly as if it is their own son, brother, or something related. And we have finally arrived at the hospital municipality where Lowen got checked up and treated on. For the summary, this part shows collectivism where people help each other even though they are not blood related. Now, we've learned from this part where Mindoro is not always colorful, joyful, and full of happiness. It is raw, honest, and black and white. Again, this is You Witnessed, where every story has relevance, importance, and explanation.
Our next stop is Marinduque. On the island province of Marinduque, every Holy Week, the streets transforms into stage of faith, tradition, and devotion.
Have all the materials, wood for the mass, paint for the details. Making a Marian costume is my hard work, but it's my devotion. Every Holy Week, this is how I give things. How about you?
Me, I bought this red and white fabric to sew my Marian outfit. Yeah, it takes patience to sew, but when I wear it, I feel proud. It's not just a costume; it's my way of promise peace.
We spend weeks preparing, carving the mask, and painting them carefully. But for us, it's not just art. It's a way of keeping our tradition alive and passing it to our children.
In every town, people gather to craft and prepare the elaborate costumes of the Marion, masks, and armor. The Mariones Festival of Marinduque is a week-long Lenten tradition that brings faith and culture to life. Locals wear colorful masks and Roman-inspired costumes, reenacting the story of Longinus, the centurion who converted to Christianity after witnessing Christ's crucifixion.